What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're going to take a look at some very awesome Bitcoin upper projections during the next bull run up in the $130,000 range. So hang on to the end. We'll jump into that. We're going to take a look at some lower and upper price targets for XRP as well. So you'll want to stick around for that. Guys, welcome to the channel. Let's jump right into the charts. So start this video off here. We are going to take a look here at coinmarketcap.com. Fear and greed still sitting in the 30s. We're at a 34. So it looks like we are down slightly from, I think yesterday was a 35 if I'm correct. Bitcoin dominance 48.2. So sitting there under that 50 mark. XRP sitting in number 5 spot, down 17.3 in the last 7. Bitcoin down 11.3 in the last 7 days, guys. Let's head over to the tradingview.com. Check out the charts. So we're going to talk about some XRP here to start this video off, and then we'll jump into the Bitcoin lower and upper price targets. So we'll get rid of this watch list here. So we have, this is potentially setting up here for XRP to be a higher low. Now, the last time XRP did a move like this, it took, I think it was 106 days, which puts us out into December. So XRP, right before the SEC sued Ripple, it had a massive breakout just like this. Go back and watch the video put out, I think it was 2 days ago. And then the SEC came in, sued Ripple, the market tanked. Just like this. It's so similar. It's pretty wild to go back and look at the charts. And then it rallied similar to what it's doing now, but what it did is actually undercut the low. So that in theory, that would be undercutting the low of the 17th of August, which would bring us down to that lower support line in this big pennant pattern. You can see it found support many times here, which puts us down into that 40, 41, 42, give or take, and depending on when it happens, price range. So that is still in the cards, guys. That's possible to get down to that 40-cent range. That's one possibility. Possibility number two is this is setting up to be a higher low. So what we are looking at here is, so we have a lower high. Obviously, we're still in a downtrend. Somewhere in here, and it could happen right around this 50642 range, which is that red line on my chart. And then we get that next move up, setting us up into a higher high. And that gives us that change in trend back to the upside. So a couple of different scenarios. Obviously, we don't know what's going to play out. Just watching it day by day. Right now, XRP currently down 1.7. Found resistance up there at 55. Let's get the arrow tool here. So 55 resistance right there. It was a resistance back in here. So that 55 to 57 cent range is, man, that's a tough one. We broke out and then, it's back under that as resistance. So not the greatest, but maybe we'll find support at 50. Like I said, rally back up above 55, 56, 57, and get that change in trend. So far, looks like some very strong buyers came in on the 17th of August down there at the lows in that 43 cent range. So that's two scenarios that could play out. Guys, we have a very big upper price target for XRP. We'll get to that in just a moment. Let's head back to the Bitcoin chart, and then we'll jump back into that. So guys, two things below the market for Bitcoin before we get into the upper price targets. Might as well take care of the dirty work first. So if this area does not hold, so we're at right now, we have a couple levels here, guys. 25,760, 25,726, 26,23, right where the price is currently at. If this does not hold, and I got to be honest with you, it doesn't look like it wants to hold. We're heading lower, quite a bit lower. So next line in the sand, 24,145.72, 24,145.72, below the market there. Next target 21,070. So we could see a pretty severe drop here in Bitcoin, and I got to tell you, it's going to crush the rest of the market, especially XRP. You'll definitely see that 40-cent XRP if this takes place. So from where we're currently at, the 24,145 puts us down about 7.5, and then the 21,070 will put us down, call it 19.5, give or take, %. So, and that's very possible, guys. It's really not that big of a move. And so we got to see if the lows hold from, let's see here. If these lows can hold from the 17th, then we'll be good. But, oh man, I'm not very convinced right now. We'll see. There's some pretty big news today. There's some BRICS news starting today, I should say. So that'll definitely, should anyways, have some movement in the crypto and in the stock market. So that's what I have below the market for right now. Doesn't mean it won't go lower than those, but I think we'll have a reaction around those levels before potentially heading lower if, that takes place. Let's talk about above the market, guys. We got some very exciting price areas above the market. So we have a couple here. If this market rallies, 2 targets based on recent price action, 34,421. That's this red line. That takes us above the high of the 13th of July. And then we have a 35,287 as well. So those price areas will get hit. It just, we don't know if we're going to go lower, before we head up. We'll see if these lows hold. Then we'll kind of know that we're probably going to head higher first. So that's 32,421, 35,287 up in here. Guys, the next bull cycle, we should easily see a Bitcoin in the $70,000 to $130,000 range without a problem. And that's probably quite conservative, to be honest. It's really not that big of a percentage gain from where we are sitting at now. So we have obviously 73,494 takes us into new all-time highs for Bitcoin. Above that is a 96,626. So almost 100K on the dot. 96,626.83 to be exact. Basically $100,000. Bitcoin, the highest target I have on my charts, and it's not financial advice, guys, is $130,000 Bitcoin. And I think that's very possible. If not, it's conservative. So if we look at the percentage calculator here, guys, from where we're currently trading, which is 26.28 roughly this morning here, the $73,000 Bitcoin is 180% higher. The 96 is 265, and the $130,000 Bitcoin is, you could call it 400%, 390% higher from where we're at, guys. That is not that much, especially in a very strong bull run. For example, during the C19 sell-off, guys, Bitcoin went from, call it 3,800 all the way up to 64, 65,000. 1,500% gain, guys. 1,500% gain. 400% is a toss in the bucket. It's nothing. It'll potentially could easily move that high. Every market cycle is different, but we've seen this take place. It would just 400% move would just be a fraction of that. What we saw. Obviously, prices are higher now, so that could change things. So, $74,000 to $130,000 Bitcoin is what I have on my charts, and we'll see. Bitcoin could potentially go much higher than that in the right cycle. Guys, before we wrap this video up, let's take a look at XRP once again this morning. Guys, if you are not yet joined, go ahead and subscribe, turn on all those notifications so you do not miss when we upload videos. So let's take the bullish scenario here for Bitcoin. Bitcoin rallies to that 74, 96, call it 100 to 130. We'll easily see XRP into all-time highs. So let's talk about some of the upper price targets I have here for the XRP holders. So I think if we get that $74,000 to $96,000 Bitcoin, that should easily take us to a $4 to a $6 XRP based on the $74,000 and the $96,000 BTC. 4, call it 5 on my charts. It's $4.75, so $5 to $6 XRP. If Bitcoin starts to get above that 100K mark, heading up towards the 130,000, the highest price I have for XRP is $11.15, and that's based on all of the XRP previous trading, the history of XRP and the chart. So I don't have anything higher than that right now. And, some would say that's nothing. That's, it's missing a couple digits, and, hopefully it is, but that's all I have right now is $11 XRP. So I think if Bitcoin gets above that 100K mark in a strong market, and, assuming XRP doesn't get sued or who knows what can happen, $11 is my upper price target. So, hey, we're sitting at 51 cents, $11. Incredible move. That would put the price up, let's see, on a percentage here, 51 to 11. So that'd be about a 2,000% move. Hey, not too bad. And if we got to that $4 to $6 range, so $4.78, that'd be at 829, and then about 1,000% gain. So 800 to 2,000%. If Bitcoin gets above 100K, I think is easily possible for XRP. And obviously the takes is above all-time highs. Guys, thanks for hanging around. Thanks for watching. If you're not yet joined here, go ahead and subscribe. All links down in the video description. You guys have a good one. Take care.